Welcome to The Standard. From Vancouver, I'm Randall Mark. Tonight, Ralph Klein, the former and still outspoken Premier of Alberta. He recently visited the Vancouver area to talk to The Standard about a number of issues. This includes Afghanistan and why he strongly disagrees with Al Gore. So what are you up to now? What's you have a long stretch?
There's enough to keep me busy. I'm with Borden Ladner Gervais, which is a law firm. I'm the senior business consultant.
So many people are engaged in the issue of the environment. You ask young people, what's their number one concern? It's the environment. We don't want to pollute our planet.
You know, I have my views.
Okay, and, what are your views?
Well, they aren't normally accepted.
Well, tell me your views. I want to hear them.
Like you. Mm-hmm. You teach religious studies. Mm-hmm. Now, in the towers of Edmonton and Calgary, and in the shops of Leduc and Nisku, and throughout the province, there are smart people, mm-hmm. PhDs, MBAs, petroleum engineers, geophysicists, geologists, and the list goes on, professional people, and they know a hell of a lot more than Al Gore.
Okay, so you're saying, do you think Al Gore is out to lunch on this stuff? Is global warming human-caused, yes or no?
No, yes.
It's human-caused.
You've got to acknowledge global warming as an issue.
But is it human-caused?
But, human-caused to some degree. To some degree, well, kill all human beings because we all exhale CO2. And unless you have bad breath, you can't smell it or get your hands around it or feel it. But yeah, it's human caused, and we've got to acknowledge there is a problem relative to global warming. But we also have to say that that what needs to be done in a sustainable manner. In other words, we have to protect the environment, but at the same time, we've got to accommodate the economy.
Yeah, and that's a balance. That's
very
hard to...
It is a balance, but Kyoto goes too far on the environmental side. It doesn't achieve sustainability, in my mind.
But, I mean, for instance, you're from Alberta. This issue of the tar sands is obviously a huge possible revenue maker for Alberta and for the...
for the rest of the country and for the United States and for Mexico and for the world.
But they're saying that it takes more energy that you need to use to extract this oil than what is... So how do you square that circle?
Well, no. You square the circle. First of all, there are a lot of false assumptions out there. The cost of producing a barrel of oil from the oil sands is about $30 a barrel. And at $90 US or Canadian, depending on where you live.
The dollar's at the time, right? Yeah.
Where the dollar is right now. It's based on US dollars. But it's still around $90. It's profitable. And it used to be less. It used to be less to produce a barrel of oil.
The oil
now with the environmental concerns, the labor problems, the infrastructure problems, all of the problems that prevail relative to the extraction of bitumen contribute to increased costs.
You talked about the benefits to Canada, which is clear. There's going to be financial and benefits for Canada in this. As you think about national politics, I mean, you were involved in a political sphere that was very successful in Alberta. As you look at the national issues, you look at Stephen Harper right now. I'm sure you've had an interaction with him. Is he a leader that Canada needs right now? Is he the leader that Canada needs right now?
As far as I'm concerned, yes. But I'm biased.
Right, okay. But why? And, what makes him a good leader?
Well, what makes him a good leader? First of all, on the issues of the environment, and we're on that issue. He recognizes that we need to achieve sustainability. So he hasn't adopted the Kyoto Accord, but he has imposed deadlines that are significant and severe. And the war in Afghanistan. Now, he has, as recently as, just recently, the last couple of days, he has said, I am willing to accept the manly recommendations that we extend the length of time that the troops stay in Afghanistan. And that is along the lines of General Hillier's thinking, that it needs at least 25 years.
And you're in favor of that? Keep the troops in Afghanistan?
Yeah, keep the troops there. Because the attitude, the militant attitude, is so ingrained in the young people that it's going to take some time, first of all, to finish the war, and then to educate people that this is not, militancy is not the way to go.